should be up and running now. So today we're going to be continuing our story with Carth. For anyone who didn't see last time, where we left off was we went to the power plant. We took out or we shifted the power to where it's no longer here at the gardens. There are no garden power work. There's no power to the gardens. Nothing's going on here. And man, I am dropping frames for some reason, but it's only intermittent, so for now I think we'll be fine. Anyway, power's no longer here. The lady in here tried to shame us for daring to take the power from her. And once we said, you know, this is what we're gonna do, but sorry, this is all there is to it, she admitted that she's been using dead bodies to fertilize the ground here to make anything grow. So Soylent Green, Parvati, Soylent Green. I don't know if I like you with that helmet on, but apparently it gives you good armor. Anyway, she said that I've got to go and tell these people what's going on, but there's a second thing that I can do, which is to go back to this place and potentially convince the guy there to leave, leaving her in charge down there. But if I'm not mistaken, that just means that she's going to start, you know, doing more, just doing the same old stuff with all these corpses that are around in the graveyard.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
I found out that this guy has a side quest, so I'm gonna run through this
I've been
real
gathering
quick.
up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw,
Yeah.
a few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Of course not. The Resistance is a beautiful thing run by Leia Organa, and the best fighter is Rey. I mean, the Resistance couldn't possibly have a bad name. Never mind that, you know, all the stuff that happened.
They have sent a scout.
Uh-oh.
Prowling around the junkyard just behind
Oh,
our
the
beloved
auto
town.
mechanicals have, huh?
The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go deal with it. So apparently this guy really has a bug up his butt about auto mechanicals, and so we need to go and find one that's bothering him, and it's bothering him by existing. Anybody out there got things that bother them just by existing? I know a few of you. I know a few of my friends have certain things that they cannot abide to live, such as spiders and the like.
But I could fix him up smart.
Alright. He doesn't seem like he's, you know, out to kill us. So.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I'll do it, actually.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
I did it
Navigation
instantaneously,
systems
too.
Operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Uh-huh. Don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward.
Of course.
I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Of course. I'll be going now. Alright, so I fixed the robot. He shouldn't be any danger to anyone anymore. Wow, dashing does not speed me up at all. Or doing the hop, skip, and jump doesn't speed me up while I'm already dashing, so nope, don't need to bother doing that. He appeared out of nowhere. Wait, what is that over there? I just realized I hadn't checked this whole area. Is that just... No, it's a thing. Oh. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Oh, okay, so I have to have a identification thing to allow me to do that. E. I've discovered vending machines. Board approved, board mandated. Taste the freedom. Okay. Mag picks and all that stuff still don't have enough rating with these guys. They just selling a ton of grenade launchers. Alright. Alright, well, I should be fine right now. Let's go find our boy. Oh. I wasn't looking at the compass. There we go. Turn around.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
Yeah, you said that just a moment ago.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
You seem to be doing that right
You're
now.
a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion.
A demon.
What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
Can they feel fear?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
But why?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Okay, I see.
On the double, soldier.
Alright. So I'm gonna go get myself a fancy new weapon. By the way, this is all side stuff. We've already shut down the power. We've already transferred the power to here, which probably means that they're all up in giddy cannon food with giant air quotes food. They mentioned earlier.
Big drinker, are you?
No. I'm a small, short drinker. Not really. Alright. So I got the secret weapon. Music box, toss ball card. Exo helmet, cobbled exosuit. I could take all that junk if I wanted. I'll take ammo. Why not? Alright, well. Despite the fact that I am playing as a person named Carth, I don't have the morals of Carth, apparently. Alright. Let's go to region map. So I have to go back to him? Sure, I'll just fast travel there. Why walk when you can teleport? Oop. I should not do that. Oh. Wait, were you invisible again, or did I just walk past you? You.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
Okay, seriously, you need to have your head examined. I found the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier.
Yeah.
This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit.
Oh, wow.
Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge.
That sounds impressive.
I call it the Hand of the Law.
Okay.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand bolts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
But if a fish were grounded when you applied electricity to it, wouldn't the electricity run through the fish and oh, never mind. Yeah, sure, okay. Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
Okay.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
I'm afraid I've already been there.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
Uh-huh. I've already got the passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Okay. What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton.
Uh-huh.
We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Okay. Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
And how do I get it?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
I kind of destroyed pretty much everything in there. Parvati?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Well, hold on a second. How would she have known to fix the other robot guy if she didn't already have some inkling of how to do so?
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Oh, that's really nice. It's really nice of you. I'll leave you be. All right, so we gotta go and figure out what to do about this. I'm gonna fast travel because fast traveling is much better than just walking there if I've already been there. Alright, so it wants me to go back inside, I guess.
An expert for
Get ready!
Ah! Parvati. Come on, Parvati, let's just go inside. Parvati's the violent type. Alright. Alright, so what is this? What is this? Hey, Bug. Or not Bug, whatever you are. Geothermal Security Chief's key card. Alright. Well, I've already done the main quest in here, so I'm fine. Don't know why I did that, but okay. Let's go this way. Open the door. Hey! Light machine gun and the security key card. What? Oh, I think I'm overweight. So slow. Alright, what is this? Or is it just because it's really heavy? Yeah, 94 of 90. And this thing weighs 5. Okay. Oh, hey! A pristine assault rifle. Did I make any modifications to this thing? I don't think I did. I think I haven't made any alterations to it, so that's perfect. Yeah, okay, there it is. If you've made alterations, then it shows up there. Yeah, extend a sight. Alright, perfect. Well, I've got myself a pristine assault rifle now. Perfect. Alright, in that case, I can break this one down if I want, which is Q. Yes. And then I'll do the same for you. And there we go. Now we can move again. So let's see if we can find the logic module. Well, okay, that was really easy. Weapon part. Okay. What is this? Hello? Okay. Yeah, I want all that. Thank you. Alright. Now that I have that, I think this is directing me to another way to exit, so let us continue. I didn't actually equip that lightning thing on any of my weapons. Oh, wait. I guess I could use this. We'll see if this works. So 3. Alright, it worked alright. Alright. I'll switch back to my shotgun. Yep. But yeah, since he mentioned that electricity was something that I should probably use, then I figured that was the right call. Oh, crap. I forgot to see if I could shut this thing off. Oh, well. Really? Okay. Green button is not, or green light is not the solution. Geez, Parvati, please stand away from that. Oh well, I remember there being an exit over here, so. Oh, or, you know, the solution to all of man's problems, fast travel. Alright. So, okay, I was going to see if he was invisible again, but no, he's here.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
Okay, seriously, you have. 5 seconds ago you saw it. Logic module, I found one.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform.
I'm not in uniform.
That reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
Oh, dear Lord. I made the same joke
Oh,
that they
this
made.
is it, then.
That doesn't make me feel good.
Key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
Yes!
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance,
Of
but
course.
I'm guessing you want something tactile.
500.
So here's a couple bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
Pokey stick, apparently. Take care. Hey! And that's exactly what I was hoping for. You do side quests so you can get level ups. Alright. So what do I want to increase? I kind of want to keep increasing my dialogue stuff. But I also really like this stuff. But I'm already getting pretty good boosts to all of this. Engineering. My medical could be better, but my engineering is really getting boosted by Parvati. I think I'm going to go ahead and boost dialogue a little more. Let's see. I'm almost all the way up to there, so... Got them both. Got everything up to 30 at least. Up to 30, and then I'm just going to put the rest down here. Alright. We will apply that. Don't have any perks or anything, so let's keep going. So I think the quest it reassigned me to was this one. So yeah, like I said, we can convince the deserters to return, and one of the optional things we can do is remove Reed from Edgewater, either, you know, by killing him or convincing him to leave. So I'm going to go talk to Reed first, because I want to see what exactly he's been up to. I don't really want this lady in power, though. I think she would make a horrible leader. She's just going to start digging up people's graves out there and chucking them in a meat grinder. Well, then again, I think this guy's doing the same thing. And that's the kind of thing that I was expecting from this particular story. Before I go any further, I think... if memory serves, I want to make sure I know for certain before I do anything. Key bindings, let's go find, yep. Quick save is F9, quick save is F5, quick load is F9. So quick save, so I don't have to open any menu stuff. I like this music. I can't get enough of it. It's very catchy. Alright. You know, I could just open fire right now. Nobody would... well, everybody would know, actually, but... that's neither here nor there.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
That would electrocute and kill
I
you.
trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Yeah. I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here. And just to clarify for anybody who's joining us now, the reason that she won't come back is because, according to her, her son got sick, and this dude, Mr. Man, Mr. Trilby, decided that he wasn't worth saving because of company policy or whatever. So, I spoke to Adelaide, blah, blah, blah.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice.
Uh-huh.
I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
You let Adelaide's son die. Yeah.
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will.
I see. You say you've done your best, but all I see is a town falling to pieces.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Buttoned up. Well, I tried. Attack! Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague. Adelaide made it clear she won't return unless you leave. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice salt tuna cannery. We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
But wait a second. Yeah. What exactly are you putting in those cans? Because you said that it wasn't salt tuna, or I think Parvati said it wasn't salt tuna. Again, I want to clarify. Pretty sure they're eating people.
Processed, liquefied, retextured salt tuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly salt tuna. We've been experiencing a salt tuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise.
With bodies.
We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like salt tuna in the end.
That can't be healthy.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude.
Exactly.
Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Adelaide's found a way to make food grow. The way she found to make food grow was soylent greening the ground. Adelaide, you people are seriously in need of a decent meal. Adelaide can help you. Like I can do this, but I'd rather do this.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. Evidence. Adelaide has a secret, and I want to know what it is. If she's tending crop in her greenhouse, she's discovered something.
Well, I know what the secret is. Any idea what it might be?
No, but I will give you a word of advice from the Spacer's Choice Manual of Conduct. If you want to discover the truth about someone, search their belongings.
That's in the Manual of Conduct. I'll come back with some proof. All right. I'm actually curious where this is going to go. I should just jump in my spaceship and fly out of here because I've got the thing now. I don't need to deal with all this crap. But it probably gives me experience, you know, Parvati? So I like experience. That's one thing I quite appreciate. So, journal, optional. Well, hold on a second. Why is it not giving me this other option? I mean, she already told me what it is. I don't know why it's having me go back there to find an answer. We already know what it is. Plus, I'm not getting another green direction. Let's see. Hey.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Hiss! I'm a little snake. Oh, I can't talk to her. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. She's probably going to get really angry if she just watches me pick up stuff from in here, so I'm going to go up here, see if I can't... there were some belongings in here. That's a bit cartridge that I can steal. I don't want to steal anything. I feel like there was a computer in here. Hey. Personal files. Hack. Open first entry. Open last entry. Return to root. Experimental notes. Open first entry. Open last entry. Return to root. I don't know if any of that is what I needed, especially since I'm literally not being given another green arrow telling me where to go. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta slam your face into that wall until you crack it open. What specifically I'm cracking open as I slam my head into the wall? Well, that's up to you to decide. Is it the wall? I think it's the wall.
Adelaide's okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
So are the bodies. Well, let me see. Let me try talking to these folks and see what happens. I'm gonna save. Hey.
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all.
Uh-huh. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
Okay. So don't work at the cannery. You wanted to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
Yeah, I got you those 3
I
books.
could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
Why's that?
Adelaide hates Edgewater. Hates
Yeah.
everything Edgewater stands for.
Yeah.
Hates what that town does to people.
Yeah.
What it did to her.
Turned her into
We're
a
the
cannibal.
nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have
vegetable
stuck
cannibal.
a knife in her heart.
A vanable. Stay put.
You know where to find me.
I'm still looking into this. I'm still trying to figure what's going down. All right, well, let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna fast travel back here, and I'm gonna see what I can get up to. Reed. I need to talk to you. Hello, Mr. Bug Eyes. I know, it's kind of mean. Jump over, hit the button, switch, whatever. Alright, we weren't dancing.
You might not care for my leadership.
I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back.
I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands.
I wanted to talk to you
Go
about
ahead.
something. About this plague.
Can we not?
How long has the plague been
That
happening?
I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the... But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion. It depends on what exactly you're talking about, what exact disease we're talking about, but okay.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
To your death. Gotcha. You must have some sort of
Show up
treatment
to work,
plan.
put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit.
Yeah, we heard that earlier. You know what else fortifies body against disease? Antibiotics.
And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
A real believer, huh? You withhold medicine from your workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
Okay. And you let Adelaide's son die.
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering.
That doesn't
I wish
change
she had
anything.
stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. Go ahead.
Neither of these people are particularly good. I'm not... You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Okay, I'm gonna admit that line got me. That line was amusing. I didn't see that going the way it went. That sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
So wait, hang on. So what world is that?
You mean you don't know? Why, Monarch, of course. Spacer's Choice ran a mighty fishing enterprise on that world. As it so turns out, Saltuna do not take as readily to the waters of Terra 2. Scrawnier than their Monarch cousins. Forces us to pack our cans with additives, you see.
Yeah.
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Which I assume is the machine. All right, I've had enough of this. I just don't care anymore. So I'm just gonna get this guy to step down because it just seems like the funny way to do it. So here we go.
You might not care for my leadership, but I appreciate what you've done for this town.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Oh, okay, perfect. She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer. I'm telling the truth. I ain't lying about this crap.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
This town needs Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here.
So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing?
What?
If I leave town, I am as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
I can't make that decision for you, Reed.
No, I don't expect you to do any such thing. Edgewater is my own responsibility, and you have done quite enough for me already. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Interesting.
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Okay. You know what? I actually quite like how this played out. Because it depicts Reed Thompson genuinely as a man who completely buys in to this whole company thing. He completely buys it. And because she has something that actually will keep the town running, he's like, okay, that my life is forfeit. It's not important when compared to the company's town continuing. So, all right. This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
No, you don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Take care. All right. That's an interesting way for this to play out. All right. Can I fast travel from here? I don't want to go down the elevator again. Oh, who am I kidding? I want to hear the music. All right, we're done. Fast travel. Oh dear Lord, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing he was talking about. The cyst pig or the cyst hog or whatever the heck they were. All right. Hey, guess what?
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, exactly. Taught to reading to leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
She's giving you something to me to get me to leave. I made a mess of things. No, I do not care about either of these statements. Take care. I don't care. I only did that for the experience. Frankly, I'd open fire on all of you if I thought it was worth getting the experience, but I don't rightly care. Alright. Off we go. Into the wild.
Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
This weird shadow is distracting. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I'm good. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours. You just met me. Why would you want to go in space for this time? I'll ask this one first.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
That is not the way that she described it, but alright. Yeah, I'll be happy to have you along. Pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Amusing. Alright. So we've got Parvati, I don't think I necessarily need to talk to the doc. He said he was going to meet me at the ship, so let's... I have another save for a different character that I was playing around with. The character did not get ahead of where we currently are, so I don't know what's coming up, so let us head inside. Hey!
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable.
Yep.
I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Actually.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe.
Uh-huh.
Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
I thought you said he fled Terra 2. A former what now?
You caught me. Listen, the OSI frowns on fraternization with philosophists. I'd like to keep my associations with our scholar friend quiet.
Okay. Sounds like a good lead. Where do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Okay.
All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Cool. How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend? Oh wait, yeah, how is it a simple vicar who happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
Ah, okay.
I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Computronic. Uh-huh. All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Cool. All right.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Can I tell him to come along with me? I'd like to know something about who I'm flying with.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation.
Ah.
My passion didn't sit well with them.
Okay. Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation.
Scientism.
I envied
I liked
that.
it.
I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Weren't they proud you became a vicar?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Okay. What's this plan?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe.
Okay.
Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan.
Uh-huh.
Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose?
Did it
The
poop it
answers
out?
to these questions don't really matter.
Uh-huh.
The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Ah, I see. And in trying to determine the truth of the plan, that's not following the other thing. Okay. if you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not.
Okay.
Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band.
I see.
It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense. You see? Makes sense.
What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
How should I know? I was frozen at the time.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had a family on the Hope. My friends are on the Hope just because it's the right thing to do. I like this answer. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Is it? Is it fair enough? Okay. All right. Anyway, that's all for you. Let's
Captain,
put our
I have
weapon away.
detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
I mean, that's kind of what I did. Sorta.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Nope. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. All these oval faces. It's distracting. Oop. Oh, I can't jump and get a head start on my ladder climb. I think I already discovered that before. Alright. Alright. Ow, I broke my leg, Parvati, help. Alright. Yep.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed it.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Hooray!
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Sure. Sure, let's get out of here. Hey! Look at those wobbly engines. Alright. Up in space.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame
Excuse
about
me.
her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
Okay.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Okay.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Okay.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions.
Okay.
The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
About this Gladys person. Trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
All right, then. Can I land out somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
All right, then.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alrighty, then. You want to explain it?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last.
Okay.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Hey.
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints.
I'm sorry,
It modulates your voice
fingerprints?
and sweetens your breath.
Jeez, alright. How does it sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Okay. I got it. Yep. Do people fall for this? It seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected.
Okay.
Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Again, a change of clothes would do that, but sure, whatever.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
It's a lie.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alrighty then. Let's go to the captain's quarters and get this doolally. I guess it's upstairs. Hey, Parvati.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now.
Okay.
I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
I guess so, yeah. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was.
Oh,
He
wow.
taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
That's super racist.
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
Oh my goodness.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Ada, Parvati will be fixing you from now on. I expect your full cooperation.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches.
I don't
You can
know
do
what
that, you know.
means.
My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Nice. Did you learn your trade from your father?
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Okay. I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd.
Ah.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career.
Ah.
When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun.
Ah.
Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
You don't have a say in it at all?
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
So one aptitude test determines your whole life?
Well, they're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on them, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds.
Okay.
Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them. So at least it's fair-ish.
Uh-huh. But you're good at this. You enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule.
Ah.
There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing.
Ah.
Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches.
You.
Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
Yeah. After school, you moved. What did you do on your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
I moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Break time's over, I guess. Alright. So... Wait, what is that clanging? Is that this? I think it might be the weapon machine that's just clanging for no reason. Let me see.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Choosing to respec refunds all your spent skills and perk points. Then you can spend them a different way. The price of respec will increase each time you use the machine. Nah, I'm good. Alright. Unfortunately, it looks like I gotta go up again. Restroom. Kitchen. Take all of the junk. It's all mine. Ineligible to anyone except the vicar. Textbooks have been out of print. Some pages have come loose. Glue, yellow, and okay. It's got heavy ammo on the ground too. Alright. Mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the tile backers. Possible to put down. Signed by Seymour Whitlock. Alright. Did I tell you?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Nope, that's good. I ain't got nothing. I find it funny that there's just an option to say, "Get on my crew!" Hey. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters S, A, and M. Leave the automechanical alone. I don't want to bother it while it's sleeping. Alright, let's go to my... I guess these
Is
are my
it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Yes. Alright. Hey, I've got my own Chinese checker chess. Oh, goodness. Mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Udom. I see. Alex Wingman Hawthorne, Udom Wingman's Wingman. That person might get upset that Hawthorne is now dead. Dear Lord, alright. I'm not reading all of these. I'm just going to skim through them and see if a thing pops up saying, hey, a new thing happened. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many. It might have knocked it off my desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope. Next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Interesting. So somebody was trying to get access to, or figure out where Wells was. In fact, it was the guy, the wingman. Disguise on you. Gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the right cartridge. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Alright. Logs, log entry, shrink ray, hammer power, and black market leads. Return to root. Search term Sam. You found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Alright. Removal of factory's standard parts sud steeper was successful. Alright. And I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part was lost in transit. And it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Alright. So if I... Emerald Vale. I can go and pick up the acid steeper. Oh dear. Alright. I kind of want to pop these up to their next levels. Sneak isn't as important to me as hack and lockpick though, so. Okay, so I'm going to get those two. And then I think I'll put the rest in dialogue. Alright, apply. And perks, what do we want? Carrying capacity is not bad. More experience from companion kills, that might be nice. More base health. Moving faster, durability loss, and crit chance. I'm just gonna get carrying capacity. I like the general aid stuff. Oh wait, Vicar Max, yeah. What's his? Oh, plus 10 to hack, of course. Alright. That should be good for now.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hey.
How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM.
I already found those.
If you check the terminal...
I already found it. Sure, I'm in the mood for entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh dear Lord. Ada, tell me a joke.
It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer.
Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my favorite song, Ada. That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I mean, probably, yeah. I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Alright. What about your last captain? Do you miss him?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns.
Like holding the signal
I should have predicted
thing.
that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Okay. Have there been other captains?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Okay. Let's talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
Talk to you
I'll
later.
be here.
Alright, what do we got? So, we've got Scylla, which is a large asteroid orbiting Halcyon. We've got Monarch. We've got Terra 2, which is where the other place was. We've got Phineas's lab, and then we've got the Groundbreaker, which is where my actual mission is right now. So, let's just go to the Groundbreaker, why don't we? Oh, I see. Oh dear lord. Welcome to the system map. I've already left the system map. Any location you've unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Makes sense.
Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright. Sounds good.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure, why not?
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Alright. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill.
Uh-huh.
But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. Alls I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Alright, makes sense. We can head over to engineering.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Break time's over. Let's go. Gonna quick save here just in case, and then we're gonna transition. Hey! Up to 2 companions to accompany you, and we can find 6. So, Parvati? Oh, okay. I see. That is not a good way to indicate who is selected. You really should have a much more obvious selection indicator than that. But yeah, we're good. We're going to take both of them. Alright. I wonder if I had gone back to the ship earlier, I could have taken the Vicar around the other place. Hey.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Yeah, thank you.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Oh, actually, let's check Mr. Vickers' equipment. His body armor... Oh, his body armor's not bad, actually. He does need a helmet, though. Well, none of these give really what I'd want him to have. Maybe that one, but we'll just go with this one. Now that's funny. That's a funny look. Oh dear, that looks worse. Alright, we're just gonna stick with that for now. Parvati. It's got her armor, which is fine. Alright. That one was the best one that I had. My character is currently wearing 9 and 9, so yeah, we're good. I do need to repair some of this stuff at some point, especially this weapon, but the rest of it should be working fine right now. Alright, I think we are good. Oh yeah, that's right, I can add a consumable to this if I want to have its effect. Increases my armor rating, increases my base health. I'm fine with that one. There we go. Alright, let's go down here and see what this is. It's another ship over there. Okay, just some random stuff. Don't want to steal stuff here out in the open, though. Probably could get away with it with how far away everybody is, but...
That's not the point. This hackwood just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get choked with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
Hi.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yep. Noticed you in the argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Alright. It's like you want to get arrested.
Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look,
Okay.
if it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny, well then lock me right up.
Pretty sure it is. Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field.
Okay.
He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh my goodness, I am so... And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that,
0G.
Can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What's it to you? That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm Carth.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Yeah, I just had this feeling. He looks like side character material. Just got this feeling, you know.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
All right. Hello.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, no,
According to
don't
your
do
ship's
that.
record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Sounds good.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why the ship is impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
All right, I'll go talk to him.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I like Leonard. Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Let's see. Seems there's some tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
All right. Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay, makes sense. Looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Makes sense.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
I actually like the little facial tick they had there. All twisty and weird, and then she looked like she realized that she was talking strange, so she said, "Oh, in a good way." All right, got it. Thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Yeah, that's all I needed to hear about.
All right.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
All right, so we can go through here. He said the security desk had somebody. Hey.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What if my leisure time is killing fools?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal. Allegations
I actually like that
include
line.
several counts of flying under the influence,
Okay.
carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot.
Huh.
Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Violet. Oh, okay, gotcha. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
Wow, they really
I do
just
hope you're
threw
the
that
lucky
in
hunter,
there, huh?
though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Alright, that's it. They really just said, hey, either bring us his head or his lucky lighter. That's proof enough that he's dead. So they basically just literally told me, hey, if you don't want to kill him, just get his lighter and we'll assume you did it. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Interesting. Alright.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Okay, yeah, that was enlightening. Alright, so... yeah, these are all just stuff that I can... oh, wait. Pick up Margaret ID cartridge. Yeah. Found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Hey, perfect. So I'll be disguised as a Margaret when I need to be. So, got a couple different missions. I need to contact Gladys. I need to talk to Udom Bedford. Actually, I can't get to I can't get to Gladys without talking to Udom Bedford first. Let's see. Groundbreaker's engineer Gunlay. Security officer is the security terminal is in a restricted area. Okay. All right. In that case, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna see if I can just walk in here now that I've got this thing. Alright. Holographic disguise activated. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset your shroud. It will be harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Oh, okay, so there's the energy down there. What the heck? Alright. How do I... crap. Oh, okay, it's over here.
Shh. Great work. There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Eject docking records data cartridge.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Oh, I was wondering why we look like this. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's get out of here before this thing trips up. Boom! Alright.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Let's go. Alright. So that's that. Now I need to do these other missions, which she wants to meet with Junlei Tennyson. Let's look at the map. Alright. Should be simple enough to get there.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Actually, I think there's a... Like, if I'm looking at this correctly, it looks like it's going to be a ways that way. Let me see about that other mission. It was, the sickbay lady. Where is she? Alright, it's right there. Perfect. Margaret. Stevedore. Freighter. Alright. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, guys. I think this is it. I think we're about to die.
I'm sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing.
Ah, zero-G is a drink.
It's an ale
Got it.
that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Sometimes I forget. Gotta ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Uh-huh. You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
At a reasonable price. How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
Okay, then.
Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantifloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Sprat Wash. I don't like that. Those are those little critters that we saw crawling around at that place. Oof. I don't like that. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Nice. Enough hat talk.
Have a look.
Enough hat talk. That poor man. Alright, well. Oh, dear Lord. He actually is selling them. Alright. Wait a second. Oh, you can even buy bypass shuts here. Alright. I mean, that's hacking equipment. I don't know why they'd let me buy that. Mr. N? Melee weapon mod. Attack changes the damage type dealt to N-ray damage. Alright. Alright. Silver Tongue increases my dialogue and my leadership skills. Quiet Muzzler, firing noise down 90%. Ooh, I like that sound. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna buy one of these because I wanna see about that. Nope, 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 nope. Just the one. Thank you. All right.
I'm not going anywhere. You hear? You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
See? She's being real quiet. This isn't a scene at all. Hi.
Something I can help you with?
Can I buy supplies?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on
so they have to
Groundbreaker.
bring them in through the...
Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff.
Of course.
We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Mm-hmm. See you around.
Take care.
I thought that this would enter into another conversation with her. Hello.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Okay. What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Uh-huh.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Uh-huh. Maybe I can look in on her.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Okay. Hi.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah, I'm not here to better myself. I'm here to better all of you. Better myself, isn't this medbay?
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway?
By the way, Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his butt.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed.
Fellow human.
He must be referring to
Hello.
Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape.
Another scrape?
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Okay. I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alright, sounds good. Oh, I see. I can't get back there because of restricted access. I don't see... Hey, pick up Margaret ID cartridge. I'm not sure that will get me in there, though. Let me save. Alright. Apparently I'm fine. Operating room and quarantine.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Need to get out of here before this thing runs out. For some reason, they don't even bother. They're just like, whatever. Alright. Well, let me check the journal for the... What was the mission? Okay, so I was going the right way. She's just in one of these other rooms. Aha! Hello.
To the last ratchet on Grutton time. Leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Yeah. I read the thing that explained how the cloak works. Just wanted to make sure I had it, or that I had enough to find what I was looking for in here.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me.
Uh-huh.
I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Okay, so what's up?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Nope.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Aha. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay. I'll talk to Udon.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
I know nothing about any
Or I
of this
guess I
crap,
should
but
say
I'm really
Ellie
good
is
at talking,
one, huh?
so fine. Alright. Let's get out of here. Dicker, Max, and Parvati, follow me, nothing to see here. Hey, didn't you instantly transform from one person into another? Nope! That is not at all what just happened. Alright. So, Udom is actually the guy I need to talk to for the main quest.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you wanted to do?
Wait, you weren't supposed to go on the steps.
Starting stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Jeez. Oh, snap. They talking smack. Alright.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Including this poster. Well, 4 posters. Well, I can't really say. I'm just mainly listening to dialogue at this point. The dialogue's not bad. In this new, especially in the new areas that I've been to. I really like the guard that I met out there, who kind of just told me that to buzz off once I was done.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming.
Yeah.
You must be the captain of the Unreliable.
I am.
A vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Of course I am.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He's super dead. I'm going to wring your scrawny neck. Oh, that's funny as heck. I love it. Alright. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this?
I don't believe you.
In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm assuming yours. I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Hilarious? I'm taking a gun out right now. Explain.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I.
Uh-huh.
I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Uh-huh. Thrilling.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony.
A little bit.
Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Uh-huh. And why do you think why would you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Well, let me think about it. Alex, in the literal 0 seconds that we spent together, never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Actually, yes. I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs.
Hey!
Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh, of course. Of course it is. She's worth more alive dead. Put her under an indenture contract? I don't know. Whatever.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
None, I suppose. Doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with
It's
someone practical
slavery!
for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp.
Oh,
How
dear.
can I be expected to work in these conditions?
Oh.
Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
So you get to play butler to the big guy. Fine.
To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
I guess he's kind of a C-3PO. I don't know. Like a. Oh, there's sand in my joints. Oh dear. Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Me.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Do you have any more no words? No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a
Best to
thorth.
be clear, I believe.
back to my other questions.
Ask away.
I'm not gonna do no more. Bye. I'm done. I'm leaving. Okay, so apparently there is more stuff to do. I'm gonna go down here and finish off this mission.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead.
I guess
you sure
so.
saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
And then she gave me a bunch of money? Watch yourself while I'm gone. Hey, I did it.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Sure, why not?
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
Okay.
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Okay. You were saying you really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Uh-huh. You're saying you help me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Yeah, I did it in a pretty tidy fashion. I got a lady into essentially what amounts to slavery. That's tidy. All right, welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Vicar Max, I already did your thing here, so meet me back on the ship.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Hey. All right. Another level. Oh, wait, Ellie got a thing. Ooh. What kind of this bleed effect? I don't know what damage type that is. Oh, I didn't want to do that. All right. Level up. Perk. What do I do? 10 medical. Yeah, I'm just gonna add the skill stuff. All right. Character. What do we want? My weapon stuff is already pretty good. Actually, I think isn't the assault rifle a heavy weapon? Give me a sec. I don't really like these menus. Long gun. Okay, then we're fine. In that case, I'm going to go with, because the long gun is already upgraded, I think I'm going to upgrade, what does this do? Pickpocket from people? Meh. I'm going to up this to where I get the next perk. So I get the cower duration up. I'll get the other two up as well. And now I'll put some into my tech stuff. All right. Let's get going. I've got myself a new person. I've got Parvati. What was her mission? It was that one. Where do I need to go? Hey. Let's go meet Junlei.
It's not the worst unless it's worst.
It's not the worst unless it's worst. They really tried their best to get the paper cut damage. I never. Oh. I'm sorry. I got distracted. There appears to be one of the most adorable things I've seen in quite some time. Look at how cute you are. And your name is even greasy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer.
Yes.
Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen,
Yes.
a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Yes, you may. Right into my mouth,
Dispensing
greasy.
sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
See? Right into the face. Perfect. So, ketchup, tomato flavored paste. Oh, it increases base health. Gotcha. And this one does the same thing. Increase base health. Alright. 50. Sure, why not? I'll buy them because I want to buy something from Greasy. Thank you, Greasy. Alright. Let's see if I can find how to...
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Dead or alive. Alright. I'm gonna go turn that guy in, just get money. Alright. Anyway. I guess I just have to go through here, but these guys looked like they were guarding it. Alright, whatever. Oh, Jesus. Okay, clearly I'm not in the right place. Where am I... What am I missing? Oh, I see. Elevator time. Hello? Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh, it's this. This is an actual door. Jeez, okay. Looked like a freaking wall.
This is 411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Is it just me, or is it hot in here? Junlei's gotta be having a bad day.
Probably.
When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who.
Oh,
Have
dear
you given
Lord.
your auntie a hug today?
So that she can inject you with love?
Story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Alright. I have no idea what's going on there. Actually, I just realized I haven't given Ellie any helmet, which means one-handed. Oh dear Lord, these helmets all look bad. Alright, that helmet looks fine. So we'll have you wear that helmet. There you go. Alright, so
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
you've basically said that already.
Here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction.
Junlei.
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Carth, nice place you've got here. Junlei. I don't want to call her my friend. Carth.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other,
But
I'm the
you
final
literally
word on the
didn't.
ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Their cousins and brothers and sisters and all that. Oh dear Lord.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through. Crazy Red says, ask for the cousins discount. Yes. Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
When I hear...
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
When she said corporate sprat earlier, I could only think of those little critters, but in a big old suit, a good old tuxedo, with a tiny little sprat head. You two know each other?
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
Well, for
I don't
now.
like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. That's why I came here.
What? I didn't think you just...
Yeah.
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things.
Yeah.
I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh dear Lord. This is basically the game encouraging you to ship these two people immediately. Let's see. Don't be shy about requesting time off.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Good job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to
Oh,
the
of
parts,
course.
and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there... Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Cool. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Back bays?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Aha. You can't get the parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking
Since
fees,
they've
and
come
the damn
through
embassy.
here first, they could be down in the back bays.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Makes sense. Have you tried sending anyone else down?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
I have to say, one thing that I'll note about this game that's actually impressed me thus far is that the facial expressions actually, for the most part, match what they're saying. Like the transitions from one emotion to the other, the timing of the transitions. It actually flows pretty dang well for one of these types of games. So, yeah. Flash a rude gesture with no hands. None taken. Yeah, I'm doing that one.
Cute. My grandmother taught me that one. I was afraid it had fallen out of style.
Nope. Keeping the classics alive, baby. Alright, I'll get those parts from the back base.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
I like these people. I like the Groundbreaker people so far. They seem like normal folk.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you
Engineer Edna. Wait, you've got a name.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate.
Alright. Talking about something I already know about. Don't care. Engineer. Song!
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
Something doesn't explode. Well, come over here. I'll have something explode in my face. Take you back to my place and explode something in my face. by the way, what I was talking about exploding in my face, in case anybody was wondering, was a sody pop. I love soda. And I have to shake them up because I like them exploding. As long as she liked sody pop, sure, that's what she said. Alright, so next part of this mission is... No. Checking with Parvati back at the ship to see how things are progressing between the two of them. Track down Reginald. You found entries for Sam's. I don't think that's here. I think that's back at the ship. Yeah. Alright. The other one is Arian on Scylla. Nah. Kill Captain McCreed. He's supposed to be around here somewhere. Acquire the science weapon and get new parts. Let's do that one. Yep. I figured it was down here. Oh, here we go. Miracle on the frontier.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
With the king?
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
These guys crazy. Hey, what's up?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Oh, good. I'm here for some parts Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Mm-hmm. And what are you doing to that poor engineer?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again.
So I can grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy.
I prophesize your death. Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
There was something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
I like the curl that they've done with his lip because it matches with his scar. Be seeing you.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to him about his bounty now.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
I want to know how you got those scars, friend. There's a bounty on your head.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead. Rare or medium. What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
No need for violence. Give me your lighter and the bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Work smarter, not harder.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby Pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Wait, the engraving on here. Does this say Santina?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter.
Sanita.
We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
Be seeing you. Okay then. Medical drone, outlaw.
Ooh, smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
You get that automech patch? McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? Hasn't got a
Scrap
heart?
mechanical.
Not like us.
Alright. So what all we got?
So... cozy.
It's cozy. I mean, that's a word for it, Parvati. I'm not sure I would use it, but yeah, sure, you can say that. Stealing stuff. Laboratory outfit. Splash resistance. Okay. Am I,
I can take a hint.
Yeah, sneak. Sure, why not? Go ahead and steal some stuff. Ooh, hey. A plasma rifle. Taking that for sure. Do I have... I think I do not have a plasma rifle. Perfect. And I think I'm... Oh, no. That's right. I thought I was going to be over-encumbered, but I picked up that perk that lets me be fine with that. So I'm going to save, grab that. Perfect. Make sure I've got plenty of stuff. Alright. So, I need to get upstairs.
Gave me a taste of the good stuff.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up
Oh, I can just take this stuff. This isn't stealing. Perfect. Alright. Let's see what else I can find. Hey, stairs. That's exactly what I want to find.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Find a new friend. This worm, my backside still smarts. Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
Okay then. I'm just checking around. Bunch of... Oh, it's just a load of junk. Just a load of junk round here. Well, that stairs didn't lead where I needed it to go. Hey, ladder. Or stairs. Stairs are good.
Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
You've been getting into the boss's special stash.
Well, I just want to shoot that guy for that. Alright, so... Save, and let's just take the radiator
She's gonna
part.
be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Alright. I can just talk to folks and just... They just let me take the stuff I want. I like it. Well, it does mean less combat, I suppose. Let me see. Can I get out of sight to where I can do this? Maybe. Cool. I got it all without them getting angry at me. Alright. Well, let's see where that ladder led to anyway. Oh. Just leads to a back entrance to this area.
This place is falling apart.
I see. So this is just a way to do some stealthy approaches to some of these areas. Alright. Well, for now I think I'm good. Thought I saw Nicopad. Don't care. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, that was simple enough. It's quite possibly the quickest mission thing I've done so far. Hello, lady.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
What color is that? I got the parts to the radiator.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Mantipillar? I can't talk to them and convince them not to attack me. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Gotcha. I'll head
Don't
down
worry,
there.
Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alrighty then. Let's go take care of a Mantipillar problem. I think that was the word they used. Mantipillar. Alright, Ellie. Really hadn't talked with you much. I think I'm going to talk with you before we go much further. Just so I have a...
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You
That
don't need
one...
to kill the Mantipillars, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Makes sense.
Something on your mind?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
Uh-huh.
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Okay. What's a zero-G?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Okay. So you never know what you're getting.
Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
That sounds disgusting.
Out on the edge of the Aether, we learn to make do with what we've got. No room for fancy predilections.
Alright. Do you have much experience contracting out?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Some of it. You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
The hair does not look like pirate hair, lady. Wait, you want to look like a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business somehow.
Okay.
I've done all types
Why
of
don't you
work
have
with
the
all
pirate
kinds of
hat then?
crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
As long as you know, I've never been much of a rule follower.
Makes two of us, Captain.
Hoping to know something more personal.
Well, my blood type is AB positive.
Got
I'm
it.
a Leo,
Got
and I
it.
despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
I can't believe that you don't like Space Hospital. Where are you from? How'd you get in this line of work?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
And you're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
All right. Let's get back to it then.
No complaints here.
Never. Let's go. All right, we got ourselves some infestation to clear up, ladies. They is disgusting, and we are going to end them.
Here we go! Down they go!
Like that. Hello. Hello, critter. You are now dead. Oh, hey. Where? Oh. How on earth? There we go. Got it. Wait, it's not dead. Now it is. Alright. Perfect. Plasma gland. Alright. Whatever that is. Terminal. Archive logs. Arrival confirmations. Oh, it's literally the Groundbreaker arriving. Okay. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. I negotiated that understanding. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. Alright. Alright. Sounds good. Ooh, what was that? Oh, I was too close to those things. They got me heated. Oh, I keep wanting to jump and climb these things. It's just how I always do it when...
Good news. Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Uh-huh.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Cool.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I might, as long as there's some kind of... I just picked up a music box. Alright. If there is a terminal around here, I can probably hack it. But if there's a bunch of dudes up here, we might have ourselves a problem. Not seeing what I want to see up here. Oop. I'm just going to move right here, wait for it to turn around, and I'm going to pass by. You guys are out in the open, you know that, right? That thing's going to see you and kill you. Oh. I guess not you guys. I guess he's going to see me first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you see me? Whoa. That was close. Alright. Back up. This way. The door. Nope, nope.
Oh.
I'm not here. Shut up. I'm not here. You didn't see nothing.
System.
Did not want to do that, but okay. Dear Lord. I don't think I'm doing any damage to these guys. Yeah, I wasn't doing any damage. I hope I quick saved at a good time. Because this game does not save well. Philosophists are evil. Oh, wait.
Something on your... Not much else to know.
Okay, I already talked about all that
No
stuff.
complaint.
I just want to make sure that it actually saved that. Of course, he moved right out of range right before I pulled the trigger. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Take a shotgun blast. There we go. And the other one up there. There we go. There we go. And everyone lives. Congratulations on surviving. Oh yeah, I didn't read those, so I'll just go ahead and quickly hit those. There we go. Alright, so again, we can't move too close to those or they'll burn us up. Just be careful about where we run. Alright. Nothing on him. There's a couple things over there. I'm gonna wait until I get this stuff installed first.
The security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can.
Oh, I see. I have to go that way.
I can always fix them later.
Alright. Now, usually, if they're these kind of mechanical things, at least the last time I fought them, I had to have a... I had to have a high damage weapon in order to actually deal any real damage to it. You'll notice I'm not doing much damage as I do this.
That does it.
There we go.
Time for a drink?
Alright, it might be better for me to switch to that electric weapon that I had. don't want it to be a suicide mission, though. I'd like for my people to die by my own hands, not by their own. Alright, I'm going to move straight across here. Is he looking this way? Yes. But he won't be in a second, and whack! And there we go. Exactly what I wanted to see. So yeah, definitely using electricity is the better way to do this. Oh, I could have shot these things. I didn't even realize, but I think the blue canisters are explosives of the type I wanted.
They're in my sight.
Sure enough.
Target lost. Security mark reacquire.
They're not particularly happy about us down there.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps.
Alright.
And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Got it. Ooh. There we go.
Everyone all right?
Yep. Doing fine, doing fine. Alright. That worked out pretty well. So, use terminal, cycle droplet punks. And let's get out of here.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
You are correct, it does. Alright. Necklace, cartridge. Already got everything off of him. There was a case right here that I couldn't get to. Just some energy cells, nothing big. Don't see anything to pick up there. Nothing there. Alright. And then that's just the door leading there. Alright, perfect. And actually, oh yeah, this is the thing I was noting. If I had gone through here before, it would have been really hot. So now I can come over here and collect this stuff. Alrighty. Where was the ladder? I'm lost sight of it. Alright. Let's head back, get this mission sorted. Oh, dear Lord Parvati. Don't do that. She's Blair Witching! Oh gosh, get me off this elevator! She's chasing me!
This is Halcyon News.
Alright. Hey, sorry, but your girlfriend's now evil. She's clearly
My
been
boys are returning to
possessed.
Green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Cool.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh, nice. Let's see. Edna has a comms issue. Oh, I think that was the lady I spoke to earlier, but didn't have anything to say to me. Hey. I think this is the 5th one. More health. Yep. And now, next time I get a perk, I'll be able to access the 2nd tier stuff. Movement penalty. Ooh, get some of my time dilation restored each time I get a kill. companion ability cooldowns, science weapon, movement speed during, health restored per kill, consumable weight, extra headshot and weak spot damage, nice. Carrying capacity bonus from companions, alright. Oh, just straight up dialogue. Oh, when you have no companions in your party. And vendor buying, alright. So right now, I think what I want to do is just pour a bunch into my tech stuff to get them up higher. Get them up to where I can get these perks. Alright. Parvati. Oh, I can get new perks for them. And one of them is chance to extract mods in the field. I don't know about that. I like the armor rating though, that's great. Yeah, let's get armor rating. Ellie. 20% heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna get that. Alright. Hey, Edna.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
Ellie knows about Uranus. Just putting it out there. She knows. Alright, why would we run out of time?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown.
It's the final
We're going offline
countdown.
in 3, 2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36
Yes.
or
hey,
sometime
Red,
dire soon.
Red Timmy, look, as long as I am captain, we are going to talk all the time about Uranus and how big and blue it is. All right? It's swirling with gases too. Why you need comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant.
Hey.
Happens every 40 years or thereabouts.
Gas
The
giant
event's
like
forecasted
Uranus.
to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That signal's part of how Groundbreaker stays autonomous and independent. Much as I'd love to hear fewer corporate jingles, this would be bad.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Okay. Sounds like it's time to get the aux station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Uh-huh. I could check on the relay.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Alright. You just left messages from Earth sit in the memory?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Oh joy. I'm off. Alright. Well, with that, I think... Well, there's another person with a name, but I don't really care. Let's see. What other missions we got? Science weapon on Groundbreaker. Okay. Bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found on the station. Gladys' well, Gladys' shop. It's right over here. Another thing on Groundbreaker. So let's go find this science weapon it's talking about. Not sure where I'm supposed to go.
The bed's
beds are comfy, but you'll want to check the mattress before you settle in.
Advertisement for the following.
I see. Hey, I forgot. This is actually main quest lady. Alright, hey main quest lady, what's up?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
I didn't knock on the door.
You here for a particular reason?
To knock on your door.
Did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Was that? I don't... Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Yeah, but
lucky for
give
us,
it.
Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Okay. So I have to pay 10,000 bits or do an opportunity. Any chance of a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet.
Why
Real
would you
light
tell
on
me
the
that?
wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune.
Ah.
Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Alright then, how about this opportunity?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Hey, I can do the limbo with my
This
morals.
could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I ain't got no qualms. Who's got qualms? No, somebody been talking behind my back? I ain't got no qualms. I'm clean.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Yeah.
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Wonder what kind of haul they left behind.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Okay.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Alright. Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Sounds good.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Makes sense to me.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Let me see what you got for sale.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Okay. I didn't ask. Increases body armor and helmet armor ratings against physical damage. Hey, alright. So I could upgrade my stuff with one of those. Magazine size. Change the weapon's damage to shock damage, which would make it good against those robots. Hephaestus Mining archive cartridge. Public records of Hephaestus Mining's outpost on Scylla. It can be used using... Oh, so that'll... Huh. Okay. Old datapad, security forces, accumulated dust and grime. This hasn't been accessed in over a decade. Whoa! Salvager's Helper, Spacer's Choice. That is an expensive weapon, but it looks dang powerful. Oh, it's a level 10 weapon. Alright. I'm kind of curious to pick it up just because. Mag to melt. Acid, the gifts that keeps on giving. Alright. Well, the datapad and the archive seem interesting. The rest of this seems meh. But that weapon seems pretty cool. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. I'm gonna buy that. Old data pad contains incident reports from security patrols. 2 entries have been marked for later review. Lost Hope. Vera asked about some Back Bay rat. Drunken fool got into a scuffle. Tossed the rung leech back down the bays. Hammer's power. I said we'd be sorry once he controlled the Hammer's power. If this is Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm going to complain. Had another run-in with the rung leech. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled back out of the back bays without us noticing. Repair bay. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some crap. Had to break off when our shift ended. Whole head's gonna come out eventually. Alright. Bought another. I'm gonna buy this weapon. And back. I'm gonna swap out that one to here. Alright. So for now, should be good. I'm gonna break down that, break down that. Alright. For now, I think I'm fine. Phineas's science weapon. Acquire review the, what? Oh, I see. So I have to review that thing back on the data cartridge. Yeah, alright. The other thing I have is the distress signal. I can also go talk to both of them on the ship. Let's go do that if I can remember where I'm going. Alright, here we go. Actually, I just realized I can just fast travel to the interior. Perfect. Alright.
Pick up any more strays while you were out?
I did.
I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Yeah, why not? Sounds like a good idea to me. Hey, Parvati.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
32 degrees Fahrenheit. Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well...
Uh-huh.
She sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure.
Aw.
I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Aw. Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be.
Uh-huh.
It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Okay. Well, from the sounds of it, she wants you to put your hand on her or whatever. You're the warmest person I've ever met. No, I don't think she actually is. I'm just gonna put this out here. Every one of these responses is the same dang answer. Just putting that out there. For having 5 different responses, they're basically the same thing. And people said that I was cold. Well, you're the warmest person. Could just be nerves. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it. That sort of thing's plenty nice, but it's not everything. Folks said the same about me. For all, and I'm only noting this because for all of the comments that I could have made up till this point, there's always been at least one that said, can we get to the end of this? I don't care. And here, every one of these answers is, oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Pat on the head. So it's like, okay. I'm just something to note. The 5 answers, but it feels like pretty much all of them are the same answer. I mean, they're variations on a theme, is what I'm saying. Mine's just going to be everybody's different.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder.
Nah.
I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain.
No problem.
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Do it.
Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
She's a little dog in a town, either a town or an island, and she either helps out a mayor, or tells you how your town's rating is. That's who Isabel is. Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Okay. They were close?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week?
You knew you could ask.
Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. Drinking solves everything. Wouldn't it be easier to talk to her about this Isabel person?
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink.
Uh-huh.
If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Alright. Let me go see if I can find the other people on this boat. On this tub. What on earth is... I was looking at the compass, trying to follow some of those dots in their movement. Wasn't clear on that, but alright, let's see if we can find Sam is still offline, the poor thing. I'm gonna take these. Whoop. And where is my dock? Oh, that is my dock. Hey, Doc.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a good place to talk.
Something on your mind?
Nope. I guess not. I guess there's literally nothing else I can say to you yet. Oh, let's go talk to the vicar.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Let's talk about this personal quest of yours.
Yes, I've been meaning to discuss exactly that. Now that we know where, the scholar is, when will we be searching him out?
As soon as we can. Okay, I guess that was the end of it. Fine. Alright. Well, let's go back to Ada. And actually, it's getting close to the time where I was going to end the stream. Let's go ahead and see where we're going first.
Welcome back, Captain.
Yo!
How can I be of assistance?
Not have an oval face. I picked up the distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no,
We are
deployed.
now
That is a
capable of
good little
accessing the
touch.
Roseway landing pad.
Yay!
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
All right. I'd like to continue our conversation from before.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
We don't have to talk about Alex directly, but I was wondering about how he improved your design.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control.
Oh.
I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields, while also operating our ship's toasters.
Perfect.
Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Aw, that's cool. Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Alright. Cool. Let's talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
No, I'm good. Alright. So it looks like now we can go to that other place, but we've got a couple other places we could go. We've got companion quests, we've got the distress signal, which is the follow-up mission that I think that Gladys wanted me to take care of. And we got a bunch of different things to take care of at the moment, so... Oh yeah, we could just go straight back to the Groundbreaker so that Parvati can get drunk. I guess that would be the simplest one. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one. And I'm just going to redock with that place. Yep.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright. All I'm going to do is get Parvati on the team, get Ellie on the team, and continue. And then I think this is where I'm going to call the stream for the night. I may end up playing some more tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to play this or play a different game. But, yeah. For anybody who might still be watching, thanks for sticking around with me. And I hope to see you later. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I know it was pretty simple, just playing, going through. But hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch y'all later.